Hey, and welcome to the Pharmacist Success Academy. Let me give you a little background on what this is all about. Our mission is to help pharmacists select and implement the best value strategy possible so they can serve their patients and or customers, clients. They can get paid what they are worth, and they can build a secure financial future for themselves and their families. Wouldn't that be cool, right? Now, the key to success is to create value for those you serve. Value, that's the answer. Wealth, your wealth, flows directly from the value you create for your patient and or client. Okay? So who's welcome here? Well, all pharmacists are welcome. This is not an exclusive club. It's our tribe. This is where any pharmacist who wants to make a difference should be. This is where any pharmacist that wants to learn how to monetize their professional degree in a professional and effective manner should be. This includes community, chain, hospital, ambulatory care, internal med, preceptors, directors, interns, students. It doesn't matter. This is where we go to reclaim the profession and begin to establish the value of the pharmacist in this community, okay? It's valid at all stages of your career, in all walks of life, all levels of interest, and all disciplines, regardless of what you do with your PharmD and how you use it, all right? So there is only one exclusionary criteria for this group. You cannot be a grouch, a pessimist, or a whiner, because I will throw you out. Why? Over the 40 plus years I've been doing this, those people suck the life and energy out of the profession. It's time we energize the profession to do what we are capable of. I believe pessimism leads to weakness. Optimism leads to power. And that's a quote from William James. Now there's another quote that I'm fond of, and it is, what you think is important in determining who you will become. If you are a pessimist and a whiner, that's what you will become. Be careful not to let the pessimism of others derail your opportunity. And that's from my latest book called Own Your Value, The Real Future of Pharmacy Practice. Now, the primary goal of the Pharmacist Success Academy is to unite all pharmacists in our common cause of improving the health of our nation. We spend way too much time arguing about whose job is better or cooler or more better, higher use of the PharmD. The reality is, guys, we all are necessary in the ecosystem of healthcare. The internal med guys do what they do. The AmCare guys do what they do. The community guys do what they do. The managerial pharmacists do what they do. We need all those roles, and arguing about who's better is stupid. Let's work together to solve the problems this country has. What are those? Well, easily adherence, man. People take 45, 50% maybe of the prescribed medications. Guess what? If they don't take it, it doesn't work, right? How about mail order? Sending bags of stuff to senior citizens and telling them, hey, figure it out. You got 3 comorbid diseases and you got like 15 meds. Go figure out how to take all this junk. That's a problem, okay? And how about outcomes? How about outcomes? Let me ask you a question. If we all got paid today based on healthcare improvement outcomes of the nation as a whole, what would we get paid, right? I mean, I'm looking around and everybody I know, is fatter and sicker than they were 10 years ago. Not everybody, but, as a wide sweeping generalization, there's a lot of fat people. There's a lot of people that aren't healthy. And are we showing improvement in that? I don't think so, right? Now, could we? Yes. And it's beginning to happen because pharmacists are just taking charge. We don't need permission. We don't need provider status. What we need is to stop whining about it and get it done, okay? And there's some cool things going on out there with genomics, with embedding pharmacists in doctors' offices, and it's beginning to happen. Step up and make it happen, okay? The secondary goal of the Pharmacist Success Academy is to teach all pharmacists, who are interested, of course, how to create value for those you serve. The way you will get paid is when you create transformational value for your client, your patient. Transform them from somebody who is sick to somebody who is healthy. Transform them from somebody who knows nothing to somebody who knows something. Somebody who is scared to somebody who is confident. If you can create a product or service that transforms people so they go from where they're stuck to where they want to be, you will get paid, I promise. So essentially, the goal of this is to create pharmacists who want to be the best in the world at what they do. If that's you, this is the place for you. If you don't think it's possible, take a peek. If you think we're stupid, stay away. Okay, the primary outcome of achieving the goals I just outlined is to reestablish the profession as the most trusted primary care professionals in the nation. Guess what, y'all? We have been, for years, the most trusted primary care professional in the nation. What do I mean? I worked community practice for years. People come in to me and say, do I go to the doctor for this? You look, you evaluate, you say self-treat, go to the doctor, go to the ER. I will transport you to the ER, okay? That is primary care. We are the gateway to the healthcare system. They come through our community pharmacies. That's the way it is. We've allowed corporate drag-ins to minimize our profession by designing practice models that are not patient care models, okay? We got to take back the profession and change the trajectory of the profession because our rankings on the most trusted professional are slipping. We're allowing other people to damage our brand, okay? Now, the secondary outcome of achieving the goals I outlined are pharmacists are going to achieve the financial independence, which means the practice autonomy and the personal wealth that accrues from providing value to your constituency, okay? Now, wouldn't that be cool, all right? So here's what I believe. We've lost our entrepreneurial soul and our competitive spirit, and we need to get it back. We do not have to tolerate the lousy opportunities that are in the marketplace. We need to create the opportunities. We don't need to listen to people that say we can't change. We need to make the change. We need to be the change. We need to encourage the change to fix the things that we know are wrong in this system, okay? Now, the lack of focus, the lack of entrepreneurial spirit has allowed corporate dragons to define our value and damage our reputation and damage our brand. You know, the most visible pharmacist to the public are the guys and ladies in the chain stores, right? And they're being starved of resources, of help, and they're being put in positions where they got to put their head down and jam, and people are beginning to say, boy, that's not what I want. And yet, we're allowing people to say that's the standard of care, okay? We've allowed ourselves to be discounted, demoralized, and devalued, and that has to stop. When should that stop? Right now, right? Now's the time we change the trajectory of the profession. Now's the time we turn the tide. Now's the time we start putting the patient first, all right? It's time for a change. So come and join the community of pharmacists who will change the trajectory of this profession. And that's here at the Pharmacist Success Academy.